Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Hey, everybody. Good Tuesday evening for you. A little bit of technical difficulty getting
It's
this
a live
started.
show. You never help it with the live show. Two things are running. We couldn't figure it out.
Please figure it out while I get this going.
Okay, well, let's do our intro. Let's say, hey, it's the John Heather Show, riding with you with this fine group of gentlemen right here. This is Born to Ride. And why is that, baby?
Because we are
Born to
ride. That's right, baby. Nothing else and nothing better. That's what we are. We are born to ride. And we're so happy to have everybody with us on this wonderful Tuesday night. Getting ready. We're going to have some Born to Ride to show you. If you give me just a minute, I'll get it queued up for you. John will go ahead and talk while I'm doing this.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is we need to tell them about our new purchase that we got too here. real soon.
No, not yet.
Not
but
yet?
We will when it happens.
Okay, we could do that. We could definitely do that.
All right, guys. So we're ready. Let's try and get this ball rolling. Let's see what we got going on for us here. Yeah, I know that, sweetheart. Thank you, baby.
Harley has brought myself and my son to another connection. I mean, we're connected and we do everything together, but now we can actually leave what we do in everyday life when we get on our bikes and hit the open road and go to new places and new journeys.
We get to feel the weather changing, go high in elevation, low in elevation, be able to have our minds to ourselves for a couple hours.
You teach your kids and you get out, you adventure, live life to the fullest. I'm a highwayman, going to new places and finding things and then just loving it. It's the American tradition, the iron, the metal, the thunder, the old West.
Cold out here. I know it's cold, man. Just suck it up. We're almost there. Just think about where we are. I'd rather be here than anywhere else.
From open roads, highways, trees, desert. Each mile you add on, it's look at that, look at that. It's an adventure every second.
Rain, shine, snow. He doesn't wait till it warms up. He keeps riding.
On the Harley, it almost like you have to go. It's calling you to go. You get on the bike, you feel the power and you feel the air and you're gone and you might not come back for a while. To me, that's the spirit of Harley. Hitting the road and just feeling it.
Doesn't fit me though.
Yeah, it does. If you have any sense of adventure in your heart and soul, get on the open road and find it. You're going to find your freedom. I've been in my helmet, I can't tell you how many times, smiling and actually laughing out loud, enjoying what's going on around me. You do feel it. It does enter you. It takes over your whole spirit. You just kind of want to go, yes!
The stars are shining bright at Crystal Harley-Davidson. Jeff, Bo, and Craig are the Hog Stars. They are offering top dollar for your trade-in. Push it, pull it, drag it, drive it, motorcycles, old cars, trucks, boats, side-by-sides, and more. The Hog Stars are ready to get you riding your new 2021 Harley-Davidson in stock in our showroom now. Ask for the Hog Stars to get the most for your trade. Go to crystalharley.com to find out more.
Color is really powerful because it triggers an emotion. It triggers a memory for somebody. We have to be very thoughtful about our development of color because it can be something that's so personal.
Color became a really important part of the design story for Harley-Davidson in the mid to late 20s. And then from that point on, color just exploded at the company. It transformed into self-expression and a culture.
Our 2021 palette is exciting. This year for inspiration, we developed color stories. Dark Opulence is a really dark, moody color palette. It's deep, rich jewel tones, like our crimson. Also a slightly desaturated green, and you can see that in our palette with Deadwood Green. Shifting chroma is a little more about effect and finish than it is actually about color. We've got a color called Snake Venom. So it's a new color shift for us, and it shifts from this beautiful emerald green to a purple.
If you're going to talk color and finish and graphics, you got to start with CVO. You get this wide selection of choice. Any CVO customer, in terms of taste, can find something that they're going to love in that lineup.
We've got this amazing palette that we're rolling out for model year 21, and we're going to continue to develop and innovate and bring something new and exciting to the consumer.
Florida's Orlando's newest attraction on the Nature Coast is Crystal Harley-Davidson, with over 65,000 square feet. Invites you to Bike Night, the second Thursday of every month, starting Thursday, January 14th, 6 to 8 p.m. Free food while it lasts. Music and entertainment by DJ Trey. Bike games, giveaways. Trade in your motorcycle on the spot. Full bar with drink specials. Ride over with your friends. It's Bike Night at Crystal Harley-Davidson, second Thursday of every month. Always ride safe and drink responsibly.
Hey y'all, it's Trace Atkins. One reason I'm excited about the High Seas Rally is their commitment to supporting our military and first responders. I'm proud to be helping High Seas Rally's Salute to Service mission, raising money for Wounded Warrior Project and celebrating our heroes on the front lines. I'll see you in October 2021.
Elastic deal, I was born to ride.
Hey, it's Debbie with Born to Ride. Tune in every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. on the Boss Hog Radio, a fast hour of good talk. Good biker talk, what you really want to hear.
Thunder by the Bay, what is it, the 23rd?
23rd annual.
23rd annual, and we've got the executive director on the phone with us right now. It's Lucy Nicandri. What are people going to see? What is it all about? And what are they going to miss if they don't make it?
Well, you got to make it. That's the bottom line this year. You know, it's our 23rd annual, February 19th through the 21st at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. It's produced by Suncoast Charities for Children. All the money goes to help 6 local nonprofits serving special needs children, teens, and adults. And, you know, this year is going to be a little different. We are going to have some enhanced safety precautions for those that come to the festival, but the excitement is still going to be there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we've got live music the entire weekend. We encourage people to bring their lawn chairs, their blankets. We've got our featured headliner is Molly Hatchet, 8 o'clock on Saturday, February 20th. And we've got some new things this year, too. We've got Choppertown Live, which I want to thank Born to Ride. Thank you, Ron and Debbie, for bringing that to the event this year. It's going to be something new and exciting. And I know on the show you're going to talk a little bit more about that. We're going to have a motorcycle stereo sound-off competition on Saturday. On Sunday, we've got a United We Ride America Strong charity ride. I want to mention this because this is going to take place. It's going to start at Roster's Harley-Davidson. Registration's 10 to 11:30. But the reason for this ride is to pay tribute to our veterans, our active duty military, and our first responders. And we felt that was so important this year. It's going to start at Roster's. It'll end at the fairgrounds where the festival's going to be. And all of this information is on thunderbythebay.org. $5 gate, 12 and under is free. And there's on-site camping available at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. So if you're into camping, we encourage you to make your reservation now. And it's just going to be a wonderful weekend for a great cause.
The United We Ride, I mean, that's really going to be good. We're encouraging everybody to be patriotic and support this ride. But also, Sunday, Rossiter's Harley-Davidson has put on their famous ride-in bike show, which is always a showstopper. And talk a little bit about that. It's like 17 classes?
It's a 17-class bike show. And Ron, we're not only giving trophies, we're giving cash prizes to first and second place. We also have a trophy for best of show, most patriotic. The new this year to the show is going to be a People's Choice Award as well. So again, we want to encourage people to go to the website. You can see all the different classes that are going to be part of the 17-class bike show. I want to thank Scott Kessler and Roster's Harley-Davidson, Haps Honda. They are the co-sponsors of that bike show on Sunday. And, it's been a tradition. And every year it keeps getting better and better. So please, we hope people come down. You can do the charity ride in the morning, the bike show in the afternoon. And I did also, Ron and Debbie, I wanted to mention the music this year. On Friday, we are actually having our kickoff party at the fairgrounds. The fairgrounds is still going to be open to the general public, but we've got Nobody's Fool and the Tucci Group performing. And then on Saturday, we've got Twinkle, One Night Rodeo, and Maiden Cane, which is opening up, of course, for Molly Hatchet. And then Sunday, the Lost Boys and the Greg Billings Band. So we're excited. There's going to be a dealer day at Rossiter's on Saturday as well. And the first 200 guests are going to get a free gift. So we're excited, and I think people are just ready to get out and ride and enjoy the outdoors and have a good time.
Oh, for sure. And
what better roads to
there's
ride
going to
in
be a
Sarasota?
nonstop entertainment, music, and everything. But you always have some of the greatest vendors that are always there and friendly, and they have such diversity in what they sell. Are there still time to get vendors in? If they hear this, can they call and still get a spot maybe?
Absolutely. You know, we are sold out right now on food vendors, but any other type of vendor, we would love them to reach out. You can call 941-706-3795, or you can email us through the festival website, which is thunderbythebay.org. We certainly would love to have the vendors participate. We have a few more spaces available. The turnout so far has been great for that. And, you know, the one thing that I want to mention, and you've been with us since year one, over the past 22 years, this festival has raised over $1.9 million for charity.
Wow.
And that says a lot. And we just can't thank you enough. Rossiter's Harley Davidson was there with us for the very first year. Our presenting sponsors this year are Rossiter's Harley Davidson and S&S Motorsports. And then our major sponsors, I want to mention our Budweiser, of course, Sonny's Barbecue, Sarasota Ford, Whitmer Linehan Law Firm, FCCI Insurance Group, Everglades Equipment, and United Rentals. So we want to thank them. And, of course, Born to Ride is a major media sponsor. So we're excited. It's only a few weeks away.
It's always a great time. Sarasota is just such a wonderful place to visit and ride around. And you got the beaches and the bridges, and you can go south or north or, you know, just go down the beach line.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Treasure Coast Harley Davidson presents Treasure Fest, February 5th through the 7th in Stuart, Florida, featuring free concerts with Saving Abel and Nova Rex, the Ives Brothers Wall of Death, a tattoo expo, bike shows both Saturday and Sunday, lots of vendors, strip club choppers. See the 2021 Harley Davidson models on site. Remember, that's Treasure Fest at Treasure Coast Harley Davidson, February 5th through the 7th with free concerts. For additional information, visit treasurecoasthd.com.
Born to ride, American built, we forever unite, and that's the deal. I was born to ride.
Hi, this is Johnny at JF Kicks in Valrico, Florida. Last Tuesday of every month, we're doing a bike night from 6 o'clock until about 10. We have vendors out in the parking lot, food and drink specials. If any of you recall, we used to do Gators bike nights back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm just bringing that back. I'm the old owner from there. Hope to see you guys here. Thanks a lot.
Come see us Tuesday night for bike night at JF Kids.
Can't wait to see you.
face it, this past year has been difficult on everybody. I don't care what industry you're in, what career field you're in. It was especially hard for the charities. Now, we were able to do some smaller events, but I have to tell you, Thunder by the Bay is so pivotable. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for us to raise some money after the year we've been through, because as you can imagine, the requests that are coming in from these 6 agencies we support have been beyond anything we expected, and they need our help. And what's a little challenging sometimes is sometimes the public, with the coronavirus and the pandemic that happened, they don't fully understand how it's affected people with special needs and their families. And you have to remember, whether it's a child, teen, or adult with special needs, the primary focus that we try to work with them on is independence. Well, when you're in isolation and you can't see family members, you can't be going to classes or Special Olympics, you start to regress. So our goal this year is we did a needs assessment with all 6 agencies. We've identified the most critical need that they have, and that's where we are going to direct funding from Thunder by the Bay this year. We have to, the need is out there, and a lot of times the special needs population gets forgotten. And I think that's an area that we want to emphasize, and we want to be really specific as to where the money is going. I'm going to use a perfect example. For instance, Special Olympics, we just took funding and set up a computer lab because a lot of their athletes and their families, they don't have computers. And that's their only way to communicate right now and to do learning and to stay stimulated with skills that they need. So that was big. Loveland Center, we just built a multi-sensory room. It's going to be completed and finished probably in March. So it's things like that the money is staying local, and it's going to help so many people. So please come out, be generous. It's a $5 gate, and all the events that you come to, whether it be Sporting Clay or the festival or the bike show, is all going to go to the bottom line. So we really need the support.
That's awesome, Lucy.
Well, they do, and we all know the hit that the tourism industry has taken this year. So we do have a number of host hotels that are listed on our website. And I would encourage any listeners, please check those hotels out, because they are giving a room rebate back to the charity. They need to reserve their rooms fast, because those room blocks, I believe most of them are only good through the end of January. So please get on our website, check it out. And again, if you want to camp, the fairgrounds has plenty of camping spaces, and there's a camping form as well on our website.
Awesome. And how great is it to be working with someone like a real motorcycle guy, a real owner who owns a Harley shop but actually rides
and loves to camp
and party and have fun. It's just a real guy, but he's full of family. I mean, his whole family now is a part of the dealership. I'm talking about, Rick Rossiter and what he's done be a part of this. Remember the first time at the Polo Grounds, we were all together. But to have the local Harley Davidson dealer a part of this from day one, how important is that?
Well, it's really important. And, one of the things Rick shared with me probably about a month ago, right before the holidays, I didn't realize they are one of the only family-owned dealerships left, which means a lot. And like you said, Ron and Debbie, they involve their whole family with the dealership. They have been extremely generous to the charity. They sell our official merchandise before Thunder at the dealership. And they have stuck with us. I mean, when you look at 23 years, we went through a recession. We had good times, not so good economic times, and they stuck with us the entire time. And that says a lot about loyalty to the cause and to them as a business owner. So we can't thank them enough. So all of our sponsors that are listed on our website, regardless of what level they're listed at, they all come together, and that's what really makes it a success year after year.
Yeah, it's really important to create those relationships that last. And Rossiter's Harley Davidson, they're supporting their community as you are, and they're putting back into the community by supporting this. So don't forget their Sunday bike show that they're having. 17 classes. It's always a showstopper. The sound off competition, is that with Corey Souza? Is he doing that?
He is doing that. Now, I have to say, don't laugh, I have never experienced one of these sound off competitions. But I've heard that there are a lot of people already registering to enter to be a part of this, and I'm excited to see it. I am so excited to see it. Scott Kessler with Rossiter's Harley Davidson is working with Corey Souza, and I want to acknowledge Mad Mark's Stereo sound. You know, they install stereo systems, cars, motorcycles, whatever. They are going to be one of the sponsors for this, and I'm excited to see it. I can't wait for it.
Well,
wait, correction, you're excited to hear it.
And you will. It'll shake your eardrums inside in your brain. But that's what's so.
It's one of the ones you feel your heart thumping when they ride down the road.
It's almost artistic. But Corey Souza is a great bike builder for anyone who doesn't know. He's internationally known, and he is a hamster, part of the Hamster Motorcycle Club, which is a very elite, respected motorcycle riding club that's well known to have high-end bike builders. And you know, it's exciting that you have so much going on now. Let's go back to the United We Will Ride.
Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, how you all doing? So glad to see you. That's right. How about that show? We are definitely looking forward to Thunder by the Bay in Sarasota. We need to have a good time. We need to get out and get about. Right.
And also, we got our new thing, and I keep on wanting to mention it.
Go ahead and mention it. He's so excited.
We bought a toy hauler. We bought a 25-foot toy hauler with a party deck on it.
We've been
Brand
looking, and we finally got one, guys. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, and we're going to be at the Cackleberry with it, doing the after-hours parties and everything else.
Tell them all about it while I do this.
Well, the camper that we got is going to be wonderful because the back end of it, not only do you ride the Harley up onto it, which is like super cool, but the whole back end platform goes down, and you could actually like put, I don't know, there was like a fence around it that came with it, and that's so I guess if you can drink too much, you don't fall off. I don't know, but it's on there. You can set the barbecue, you can set the chairs, you can set everything, and it's a full party platform. Then we got the power awning that comes down with all the LED lights on it. It's just fabulous, and I can't wait to show it off.
We are so set for Bike Week at Cackleberry. But before we go on, let us talk about our special guest tonight.
Yes.
I am so excited. We are bringing the man, the special man, the man that is a very, very good friend of ours.
Talented musician.
Talented musician.
Great singer.
Great singer.
And
wonderful family man.
And a man of God.
And a man of God. And also, not to mention, a wonderful man who can do your floors.
That's true, too.
Now, you always need a man who can do your floors.
Yes, and he will just preach to you, and he will tell you what's going on, and you will love God and your floors by the time you leave.
That's right. We've got Tommy Roxx in the house, everybody.
Hey, Tommy, you want to put him on?
Yeah, let's bring him on.
Bring him on. Tommy, are you okay over there? You ready to come on?
Hey, can you see me good?
I see you fine, brother.
You're looking mighty handsome.
All right.
So how you doing, man?
I'm good.
So how you been doing?
I'm sorry?
You look very handsome tonight, Tommy.
Yes.
I had to try to keep up and compete with John.
Oh, there's no competition. You're better looking.
You won definitely with the hair.
Yeah, the one with the
There you
hair.
What's funny is my son Thomas Jr. His hair's longer than mine. He just cut it all off today.
Wow.
Really?
He's
Did he
been
donate it
talking
or no?
about and then, yep, today he did it.
Did he donate it to the Locks of Love?
Yeah. Yep. To make wigs with cancer.
That is wonderful.
That's
I love that
awesome.
organization that supplies all the wigs and everything for children. I mean, I really do love that charity because when you're, like a little girl with no hair, I mean,
It helps.
It helps.
It definitely does.
Self-esteem and everything.
Listen, before we get started, I thought I was going to show a little bit of your clip from Charlotte's Web when you played at Charlotte's Web last. Is that all right?
For some reason, it's great. The audio is breaking up a little bit.
I'm going to show Charlotte's Web clip right now.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so hold on a minute and let me get that going.
That's better. That's clear. Thank you.
This ride. I have a 2016 three-wheeler. He's got an ultra classic.
So you
ride by yourself? I do.
That's the way. I love to see living riders.
Back of his head.
I do look at the back of a bald spot, but I love it.
Oh, yeah. We got to work all done. Work on the kids all night. Gonna be all right. And you can rock it, you can roll it, and won't you know it?
That was cool.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember that? That was Charlotte's Web.
You unleashed the freak on them.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Oh, I love that song too. So, Tommy, tell us what got you into Southern rock and roll.
Yeah. What got me into Southern rock and roll?
Right.
I guess growing up, I just really enjoyed Leonard Skinner, Allman Brothers, Molly Hatchet, the Outlaws, a lot more than Metallica and Iron Maiden. And I just wasn't really into the metal end, and I wasn't really into like traditional country too much. The Southern rock and classic rock, you know, it spills over into classic rock, like but stuff that wouldn't be metal, say Aerosmith, Bad Company, Foreigner, you know, just bands like that. 70s classic rock. That's my deal.
And when did you realize that you sound a lot like Leonard Skinner?
Yeah, the audio it's really crackling up. I'm not hearing you clearly.
Okay. Leonard Skinner, when did you realize you sound like him? Ugh.
Damn. It's staticky, and I don't know why.
You want to
Yeah, hold on one
hold
second.
on 1 second. Let's see if we can fix this little issue. 1 second.
Bummer.
1 second there, Tommy. We're gonna get this fixed.
It's I'm not able to hear full words. Are you hearing me clearly?
Perfectly.
We can hear you fine.
Every time your mic goes hot, I hear it's real crackly.
Well, we can hear you just fine.
So I can hear you fine. So how about this? How about we let you talk?
Yeah, you talk.
You talk.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about our new album.
There you go.
We got 8 songs down so far, and we want to have maybe 1 or 2 more before we close it out. The songs on it, one is called Life is a Journey, and that's all about how throughout life you make choices, and your choices have consequences, and we spend our lives making memories. So make sure that you're making memories you're going to want to be remembering when you're 50 and 60.
That's right.
You know, and then the next one's called Hot Mess, and that's about basically the hotter that they are, the crazier they will be. And yeah, she's gonna love that song. That's the one I was gonna try to have you play tonight, but I couldn't find the right version.
That's okay, man. The song you played before sounds great.
Yeah, it's a great song. I mean, every guy's gonna have a girl in his head by the end of the first verse, and girls are gonna be identifying with it, either for themselves or for definitely someone in their crew.
That's great.
Let me finish.
Okay.
What other songs?
What other songs?
Yeah. Okay. So after that, we got "You're in Love with Me, Baby," and the basic gist of that song is you may not like what you see right now, but trust me on this, baby, someday you will. You're in love with me, baby. You just don't know it yet. So it's like every guy, you know, looking at every girl that's ever not given him the time of day, and he's basically saying, if you only knew me better, you'd fall in love with me. So
that's right.
That's kind of cool. Then we have one called I Says It As I Sees It. And that's the guy who's just he's letting this girl know that he knows she's running around seeing other guys too, but he don't care as long as he stops by there once in a while. And,
I like that.
That's a cool one. Then we got, let's see, Cold Wind Blows. Now that's going to be one of the real good songs on it. It's got it's just a really badass song with a lot of slide guitar.
Oh, nice.
The guitar players are like doing these dueling leads. It sounds a lot like a Skinner song or Blackfoot Highway song or Greengrass and High Tides Freebird, one which just takes off with the guitars. And so that's going to be really cool. Then we have one that Ron Galetti's going to like. You guys are going to love this. I think I said it last time I was on your show, but we have it now in the studio. So we did a song called Born to Ride.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you guys will definitely like that. And we made the section of the song a nice chorus and verse short enough to do like an intro to a show if you ever wanted to use it for that.
Great.
So that's going to be kind of a cool song. And then I have one that my girlfriend or my wife, my girl, she's gonna kick my ass. My wife Patty. Yeah, well, she was my girlfriend when this started, so that'll get me off the hook. She wrote the main lines to this song, which is, "I got a monkey on my back with a chip on its shoulder."
Oh,
and, it's basically about drug addiction and how, when people have a drug addiction, people say you got a monkey on your back, and but she's saying, I got a drug addiction with a bad attitude. So I got a monkey on my back with a chip on its shoulder. And so the whole song is about how that you might play out in your life, and people will definitely be able to identify with that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have one we wrote that's, I was in a Christian motorcycle club for 30 years. And so we wrote a song this time called Prodigal Son. And it's all about, being the black sheep of the family and hitting the road, trying to, find happiness and partying and whatnot. And then realizing that, life was better back home. And, and then the father welcomes you home, with open arms. So that's pretty cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're in the studio now. We've got a good bit of it done, but we got a lot more to do. And then a lot of mixing and mastering, to make it really presentable.
Cool. Now tell us about your sermons. Tell us about your sermons, about you preaching the gospel.
Yeah. How did you get that started?
That's been going really well. I mean, really well. I was surprised. I've had a couple of them that had over 5,000 views. And,
wow.
Yeah, at the beginning, I was just expecting a couple hundred, maybe, if that. But so what happened was right after COVID started and people couldn't go to church, it was Palm Sunday, and I guess God spoke to me. The Lord led me to do it. I just had this feeling to do a live Bible teaching that morning, and I did it and got a lot of views. I got a lot of positive comments. So the next weekend was Easter, of course, so I did an Easter Sunday service and got even more views. I got a lot of comments like, yeah, do this every week. We need this. We can't go to church right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started doing it, and I've taught through the book of Romans. I taught through the book of Hebrews. I taught through the book of John, and right now I'm teaching through the book of Luke. And basically each Sunday morning I do one chapter. So I just start with verse 1, and I read the entire chapter of that book of the Bible, word for word, verse for verse, and don't leave anything out. And then as I'm reading through it, wherever the Spirit speaks to me to expound on something a little bit, get excited about it or explain it a little better. But people have been giving me a lot of positive feedback saying that I have a way of presenting the Bible that isn't boring and it isn't churchy, and it just really draws them in and makes them feel like, hey man, I'm really getting something out of this.
I enjoy your sermons.
Oh, thank you.
And I had the pleasure of watching you do one live at Charlotte's Web.
A live one at Charlotte's Web.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you had to record
that was another thing. Facebook blocked me out for a couple weeks. Not just because I'm a Christian, but because I was outspoken in support of Donald Trump. And, they hate that. So they shut me out. And, so one week I went and I recorded it, and then I uploaded it. And then another week I went on YouTube, and I put a video on YouTube, and then I shared that link on Facebook. But then by the next week, once the inauguration and all that was over, and they didn't have to be as scared anymore about people being pro-Trump, they unlocked my account, and I'm able to go live again.
Jeez. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
But it is. Yeah. Well, you don't want to get me started talking politics.
No, we try to stay politics free on this show. No politics.
Yeah, I'm sure we're in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are.
We love our founding fathers and the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. It's just they're rolling over in their graves right now. I can tell you that.
Yes, they are. You are absolutely right.
Yep. Sounds true.
So I like the first half of the show. It was all about the Sarasota Thunder by the Bay. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been privileged to play there a few times. And we played there as a Nothing Fancy, our Leonard Skinner tribute band.
Yeah.
We did 2 hours of nothing but Leonard Skinner, so that always goes over real well.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to be going this time? Are you going to go for fun?
Say again?
Are you going to go for fun this time?
No, we're not playing. Are we playing there this year? No.
Yeah.
No. I guess they just like to change it up, so it's not the same bands every year. We played there. What's this? 2021. We didn't play there last year, and we're not playing there this year. But I think it was 2019 when we played there.
Okay.
So maybe by next year it'll be 3 years, and they'd be ready to have us back.
Well, I think we'll be seeing you at Charlotte's Web Mardi Gras.
Right. Well, we do have a show coming up this Friday night, Friday night. It's actually our first time in this club. It's called the Monkey Bar in Clearwater on Gulf to Bay. And
cool.
I've been in there a few times over the years, but I didn't like to go there that much because I don't like smokers bars. I don't like to go inside there, especially don't like to sing in there. But anyways, after COVID came along, they became a non-smoking venue, which most people did. And so now it's just really nice in there. It's clean. The air's fresh. And they have good live bands all the time. They got pool tables. So that's going to be fun.
So that's where you'll be this Friday.
Yeah, Friday the 12th at 9 after 9 p.m.
All right, that sounds good.
We starting our show after my bedtime.
Yours.
Normally we play like afternoon and evening shows, concerts, bike festivals, things like that. We haven't for years now. We haven't really played much in late night bars, nightclubs. So this will be a good one. I might have a little bit of a groggy voice on Sunday morning's message.
Now you do private venues, private events also. If somebody wanted to hire you, right?
Right. What? Well, yeah.
Good. If they want to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you, Tommy?
How could they find us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, our website is TommyRoxx.com. And on Facebook, I'm Tommy Roxx Douthat, which is my last name, Douthat. And if you want to watch the Sunday morning message, that's usually on my Facebook page. And I go live every Sunday. If you don't catch it live, you can always watch it later. It stays on there. Matter of fact, if someone ever wanted to, let's say they wanted to do a study in the book of Hebrews or something, and they like the way I teach, they could go back and pick Hebrews 1 and watch it. And then you can watch one a night or one a week, or you could do a marathon like at Law and Order or something and watch them all in one day, get the whole book. But so that's kind of cool. It's just on there forever, I guess. The internet's forever, right?
Yes, right. It is.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we will be around forever.
Yes.
We will be around forever. We
Yes.
made our niche. We're here.
It'll live on long after we're gone, right?
That's right. Now tell us about your business too, Tommy.
Right.
How's business? Your business, your flooring business doing?
Yeah, we've had to stay. We keep rehearsing, even if we're not playing, because we don't want to get rusty or out of shape. So we've been rehearsing a lot, but also we've been writing the songs. So for the last ever since basically the shutdowns and all that started, at first we only rehearsed a little bit, and all of our shows had been canceled, and then we were like, well, we got to get together and at least play. We can't just sit in our own houses. So everybody came in a little scared at first, wear masks. But anyways, once we started rehearsing again, we thought, this would be the time to get these originals and actually finish writing them, because we've just been toying with them the last couple of years. And so we didn't even really have one original song besides my first album that we could play out live or that we'd be ready to go to the studio. And now we have 8. So
wow.
Yeah, we just been writing them and rehearsing them and adding to them. And then we started going into the studio, and it was kind of cool. We did the drums and the bass at George Harris's studio. If you know who George Harris is, he's a guitar player for the Greg Biggs band.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the rest of the vocals and the guitars and the pre-mixing, we did at Executive Sound Studios, which is directly behind my flooring business, right here in Clearwater. My warehouse, Douthat Flooring. You go out my back warehouse door and walk across the parking lot and go in their warehouse door, and you're in the studio.
Wow.
And
You can't beat that.
what's ironic about that is many years ago, that Executive Sound Studio used to be George Harris's studio called Panda Studios. Many people who are old school in the Tampa Bay music scene would remember Panda Studios. So it's kind of funny. We're doing the bass and drums at George Harris's new studio, and we're doing the rest of it at George Harris's old studio. And really, the reason for that is interesting because they do mostly hip hop and rap and mix downs and all that. They mix gold records over there, but it's mostly more modern and current music. They got one country artist that records there off and on. But what happened was they needed new flooring in their studios, so they came over and they picked out the flooring. And I bought the flooring and we installed it and did the whole studio over. And they paid me half in money, and the other half they gave me credit in the studio.
Awesome.
That credit had been on the books for like a year and a half. We just never gotten around to getting any of our songs worthy to go use up studio time and spend the money. And then after, like I said, after the COVID thing, we just started writing them. And so we went over there and we've been using up the studio time. I think we're going to run out of studio time probably about song number 6. And then we're just going to have to start coming up with some more money or maybe a sponsor, find someone to sponsor the album, something like that.
Another job of flooring.
Yeah, the songs are good. Yeah, Douthat Flooring is already sponsoring the band. That's for sure. Every time somebody buys flooring from Douthat Flooring, they're also supporting the Tommy Roxx second album.
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
So that's cool.
All right, Tommy. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about the sound issue.
Yeah, that's okay. You can't probably hear it on your end, I guess.
We hear something, but
you do. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But thank you so much. We're continuing to show your sermons on our group page every Sunday.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure. Hey, do you have a few more minutes to fill up, or you're going to go do?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Go
for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to give you a quick tour. We've been working on our backyard in our house because we just bought it last year. We've been renting for many years, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of what Patty's done out here in the back.
Okay.
Congratulations on your home.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. Look at that.
This painting, my daughter Allie painted this by hand.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yep. And then she also did all this painting over here. Let me see if you can see it. I might have to turn the light on to brighten it up.
Oh, wow. Let's see it.
That is too cool.
Vines. I love it.
And this is like bamboo, the door frame.
That is really neat, Tommy. Now, is that the daughter that sings with you?
Yeah. So
he's very talented.
Working together on it, and then Patty found this waterfall online for $200. right here. She built the rest of the plants and mulch and everything by hand in one day.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So when's the party?
When's the party?
We've been going hard at it, trying to fix up the house and get everything, looking good.
It's looking
We got a good
beautiful.
deal when we bought it. We got a good deal when we bought it because it needed a lot of work.
And you've done a lot of work to it.
Yeah.
That's great. So when's the house party?
What's what?
The house party.
What? Where's the house?
No,
the house party. Yes, that's actually coming up soon. As soon as the weather gets a little warmer, probably next month, probably. We're going to have a house full in March anyway because my daughter Hope and her husband and 2 children are coming down March 5th through the 9th, and we're going to run over to Bike Week. They're bringing their bike. Then my son Thomas Jr. is coming down with his 3 children on March 8th, and they're staying through to the 26th. So, and those 3 are 4, 7, and 11.
God bless you.
Yeah, so it'll be a very active time. I can tell you that.
You're going to be a busy man.
We'll be going to the beach and the park and we'll go kayaking and we'll go to Celebration Station and all of that.
If you have any time, come down to the Cackleberry
campground
on March 11th, and we're getting married.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting married there. So we're
10 a.m.
Will that be on your site? On your page?
Yeah, I'm going to put it on live too.
Gotcha.
So you're going to have a great time with all your grandkids.
All right. That Born to Ride logo looks great behind you guys.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. We enjoyed having you on. Sorry about the sound.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, I've always loved that logo. And when they went for a little while, they went to that circle, and it always it's cool, but it just didn't have quite the same, the flame and all that.
I love it.
It reminded me more of a Grateful Dead shirt.
You're right. All right, Tommy, thank you so much for being on the show, man. We really appreciate everything you have to say and everything you do for everybody. We really appreciate it.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next gig at Charlotte's Web.
With what was that?
We'll see you at Charlotte's Web.
Right.
All right, Tommy.
Awesome. So
take care.
One last thing. I saw on I guess on Facebook, on the internet, about 2 days ago, there's some kind of book that someone wrote about the Tampa Bay music scene, and apparently I'm at least mentioned in it. I don't know if there's a picture or just a mention, but so somebody told me that was pretty amazing. I always still felt like the new guy in town coming from Virginia, and but I've been here for 18 years, and I've been doing live music for at least 16, 17 of that. So I guess there's memories that are 15 years old that I was part of.
Well, that's good news.
Wonderful.
Now we need to find out the name of the book.
Well, I think
the name of the book.
Yeah. Did you say what's the name? The name of it?
Yeah.
The new album. Well, we haven't picked a name yet, but probably Hot Mess. Try give me the Tommy Roxx and Hot Mess.
I love it, Tommy. Thank you, brother.
All right.
All right, Tommy. You have a great night.
Thank you for having me, guys. It's always a pleasure.
Hey, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Right
Thank you, Tommy. God bless.
God bless you, brother.
All right. God bless you guys. See you soon.
You too.
ya. All right, everybody.
Sorry about
That
the
was Tommy
sound.
Roxx in the house. Sorry about the sound. Don't know what was going on.
Yeah, but Tommy was able to tell you everything that you needed to know, everything about him, everything about his sermons and what he does for, you know, for people.
Besides singing.
I know there was a lot of people out there that were starving to be able to go to church, and being able to see it, at least online, and being able to get your touch of Jesus for the day is what a lot of people
need to make it
Especially
through
now.
the day. Exactly. And
Now.
he does an amazing sermon. He's wonderful. I listened to it. He
Mhm.
does a great job. So if you are looking for somewhere and you cannot make it to church, definitely tune in to Tommy Roxx. You will enjoy his sermons Sunday mornings. They are great. And if you miss it, we do have it on our group
Yep.
page,
We
The
post that for
Dirty
everybody.
South.
Yep, and we post that for everybody to go ahead and enjoy.
That's right, everyone. All right, guys, it's been a wonderful night having you all with us. We love you all so much, and we're so thankful to have you. And don't you forget, we're getting married March 11th at the Cackleberry.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock a.m.
Just look for the crazy people running around. That'll probably be me.
10, and now he better not be running in the opposite direction.
No.
10 o'clock a.m. at the Cackleberry. We'll be getting married by Mama C, and it's going to be an amazing event. She does biker weddings and all
everybody
different type of weddings.
Everybody will be there.
Everyone's going to be there, and I hope that means you will be there too. We love you all.
Shiny side up.
Rubber side down.
Deuces.
Deuces, people. We love you.